Yo, what is up, ladies and gents? It's me, it's your boy PZ, aka Poizesto, bringing you guys some more Tekken 7. Today we're going to be talking about combos, natural combos, the different stages of combos, like how to actually do them, and then putting all these things that we've learned in the first episode and this episode and putting them into practice into a ranked match. So this is going to be a pretty hefty episode, going to be throwing a lot of information at you guys, so man, just be ready to learn quite a lot of new stuff, you know, if this is your first Tekken game, because when I was learning all this, like, it took me a couple of hours to like fully process and understand all this. So yeah, get that notepad ready, man, because it's going to be a pretty hefty one. But let's go ahead and jump into training mode right now and get started. Alright guys, so we're here in training mode now. This is going to get a little bit confusing. Especially when I first started playing, I was kind of getting confused with all this natural combo stuff and how to actually do combos. But I'm going to try and break it down for you guys, and like I said, the whole idea is showing you the process. So yeah, let's just get straight into this. So let me turn off all the rage stuff right now, because that's something I'll talk about later on. So let's go ahead and just break down how, actually no, first let's break down natural combos. So in this game, as you can see, characters have an assortment of different moves, like so many different moves. Some of them aren't even used, guys. Don't even worry about learning all these different ones. So if you look at the move list, let's go ahead and pick any single, string. Let's pick Brian's 1-2-1, and let's just go ahead and do it on our opponent, right? First of all, let me go ahead and turn this off. 1-2-1, boom, boom, boom. You see that? That looks like it's a combo. No, it tells you it's a 3-hit combo and it does 33 damage. But in actuality, it's not a natural combo. Now in other games, this would be known as after first attack block. So essentially what we're doing is we're testing whether or not the combo is actually real. This combo that I just did, 1-2-1, isn't real. Because if our opponent was holding back, this would happen. Where's the guard? Oh, there we go. If our opponent was holding back, so if I do 1-2-1, you see how the last bit, the last hit of the 1 doesn't hit anymore. It's no longer 33 damage, it's no longer 3 hits because the last hit isn't part of the natural combo. So this is going to be key for us to set these two options when we're learning combos, because what it essentially does, it allows us to test whether or not our combo is real. Don't be like me. When I first started playing, I was like, yo, I looked at this string. Where is that string I was looking at? There's one specific string that I was going crazy about because I was thinking, how is this allowed? Because it was doing so much. This string right here, let's go ahead and favorite this. I was thinking, yo, this is ridiculous, because I was thinking, right, I was running 10 frame punishes and I was like, oh my god, that's not the string, boom boom. I was like, yo, I was like, yo, this is crazy, 10 frame punish and I get all this. But no, that's not the case, because as in actuality, this isn't a natural combo. The whole string, some of it is. The 1 and the 4 is a natural combo, but 1, 4, and 3 is not a natural combo. So don't go and be like me and be like, oh my god, look at this insane damage I'm getting from a 10 frame punish, because when you go ahead and do it in a match and get confused why it's not working, this is why. Because it's not a natural combo. Alright guys, so now that we've talked about natural combos, let's go ahead and break down how combos actually work in this game. Now, if you're a Street Fighter player like me, you kind of think of combos as, if we think about it in terms of frames. For example, I play Kami, and if I hit standing medium punch, I know it has a certain amount of active frames that allow me to connect my crouching medium kick, because the startup frames basically feed into the active frames. I have enough active frames from standing medium punch to link into like jab or crouching medium kick, for example. But in this game, you want to think of it as like stages. So you have a knock up, and then from a knock up, you essentially want to link into a screw. Now, a screw attack can be shown in your move list by this icon. You see how it has like a spinning guy and like a green icon? That means it's a screw attack. Now, a screw attack is shown by your opponent essentially. If I can show it properly here. You see how it does like a 360 spin and his legs are spinning in the air, just like the icon shows you? That means your opponent has been, hit by a screw attack. Okay, so now we've broken it down into 2 steps. You have your launcher, your opponent is in a juggle state after a launcher, and then from that you want to link into a screw attack. And then you also have other situations where you can link into a screw attack, which is a bounce state. Now this can be done from a parry, for example, or it can be done from like a sweep like this. Brian has down forward 3. I'm still trying to get used to the notation because I'm so used to like Street Fighter. But yeah, Brian has down forward and 3, and you want to do this at +3 even. So essentially what that means is you're pressing them at the same time and you get this command, which is this. Now as you can see, he does like a little bounce. You see that? He bounces. Now what this means is that you can also combo from this and then link into your screw attack. Now you might be asking, why is it so important that we need to, you know, convert into a screw attack? Well, when we hit our screw attack, we can essentially dash up and do like an ender, or dash up and like, you know, get pressure. And essentially that's the 3 steps to a combo. So if we put it all together, we have something like this. Boom, there we go. Now my ender there was down 3 and 4. Down 3 and 2. God damn, I can't speak. There we go. So my ender there was down 3 and 2, right? As you can see. I'm about to do it now. Down 3 and 2. Boom. Now we're not going to be talking about optimizing all this stuff yet, which is why I went for a very simple ender. Like there are ways to optimize this to like get more wall carry. For example, if I did this instead. That string right there does more damage, and if you're in a stage that's a lot bigger than this, it gives you more wall carry essentially. But like I said, we're not going to be going into that stuff yet because, to be honest, I myself don't really understand it quite yet, and like I don't understand wall combos just at the moment. Like like right now all I can do is this, for example, and I know that's like a wall combo because he's kind of like, when he hits the wall, he can, you know, get hit by an extra move. And normally I just go for this one, the back one. So let's not worry about that now. We've got the basics down of a combo. It has 3 stages. You either have a bounce, and then you convert into a screw attack, and then choose an ender. Or you have a juggle state, you convert into a screw attack, and then end in an ender as well. And then boom, Bob's your uncle. That is the 3 stages to a combo in this game. That's all you need to understand right now. One thing I would highly recommend you guys do is go ahead and check out Legendary Mihawk's guide on different character combos. He's gone through, I don't know if he's done it for all the characters in the game, but for most of the characters he's gone ahead and shown you guys different combos. Highly recommend it because he shows you combos from different situations, for example bounces as well as launches. So yeah, highly recommend you guys check that out if you want to know the combos for your character. And essentially that's pretty much it for combos. We've talked about natural combos and then the different states of a combo. All you have to do now, guys, is hit the lab, practice it up, and over time you're gonna get these down. Once you do, it's gonna get lit. Alright guys, so now we've talked about natural combos as well as the different stages towards a combo. Let's talk about the game specific things in this game. So in this game there's a specific mechanic. I don't know if it's specific to this game because I've never played another Tekken game before, but there's a mechanic in this game called Rage. Now if we go ahead and set this on, as you can see my character is glowing red. Now I don't think it actually shows you that he does more damage in training mode. I don't think it does. Now Rage, like I said, I think it triggers when you're about 25% HP, or it could be about 33.3%. I'm not 100% sure. Let me know in the comment section down below if you know exactly what number it is. I'm pretty sure it's 25%. So when you're in Rage, you get access to 2 different things, and these are different for all the different characters in the game. You get your Rage Art and you get your Rage Drive. Now, one cool thing in this game is that, well, I say cool, but really, it's kind of cheap. Like you get essentially 1-frame supers. Now in my first episode, I referred to Rage as, you know, like supers in Street Fighter. They're essentially the equivalent of supers in Street Fighter. But if you go into your controller setup, these are done with 1 button. They can be done with 1 singular button. How crazy is that? So essentially you have a 1-button super in this game. Now that opens up like a lot of things. Essentially you can, when you're in Rage, you can do Rage combos. Let's do an easy one for now. Let's do like this. I think that works. Yeah, it does. You get access to Rage combos, so if you know, you can practice them, or like I said, go ahead and check out Legendary Mihawk's videos. I'm pretty sure he has Rage combos in his combo videos. If not, You can also go ahead and check out the move list, go all the way down to the bottom. If you guys are wondering how I'm scrolling through this really quickly, I'm pressing R1 or RB in this case. And then going all the way down here, you can see during rage, these are rage combos. So let's go ahead and watch this. So this one, you see, there's the screw attack, uses the rage drive, and then ends with that string right there, ends with that command. So like I said, there are rage combos. Now, rage itself gives you more damage, like I've said. It also opens up new combos. Now, the rage drive is essentially like a more powerful move, like a very good special move essentially. Now, this one you can't do by you cannot do this from a single button. You actually have to do the specific inputs. So for my character, it's back and 1+2. I have 1+2 bounded to L1 or LB in this case that it's showing me, and then boom, like this. That's that move. Knocks up the opponent, and if you look at the frame data, it's actually plus. So we're not going to be talking about frame data just yet, but essentially think of the rage drive as like a very good move, and it allows for combo extension. Now, I'm not really sure about the optimization of this yet, whether or not like sometimes it's better to use your rage drive or your rage art. I think that comes down to scaling, which is like a general concept in most games, which is the longer your combo goes on for, the more scaled it is. So for example, if I was to do a very long combo and end with a rage art, it actually might do less damage than if I used the rage drive and did an extension, because the scaling of the rage art means it's not worth it to do the rage art, because I'm going to get more damage from doing the rage drive and getting more of a combo extension. That probably might have not made much sense to you guys, but later on when we get a bit more advanced, it might, make a bit more sense. Okay, so now that we talked about how we can use rage arts to extend our combos, or rage drives to also extend our combos, and sometimes it might be better to use the rage art instead of the rage drive due to the scaling, let's go ahead and talk about another use of rage art more specifically, which is it has armor. So if your opponent is doing, for example, let's say he's just constantly jabbing at you, for example, if you want your opponent to, if you want to record your opponent, you want to go to repeat action. That's something I couldn't figure out when I first bought this game. I was like, how do I record my opponent doing a certain thing? Just go ahead and go to repeat action, and you have all these different options here that you can repeat. So let's go ahead and record. You can also physically record him, or you can go ahead and choose a specific move you want him to repeat. For one, I'm going to make him repeat his 1-1. I'm pretty sure every single jab in this game is 10 frames, which means this is one of his fastest moves. So if we go ahead and have him record doing 1-1, and go ahead and play it by pressing select and B, or select and circle, or select and 4 to be more specific. Let's go ahead and do that. You see that? Does those two things, those two 1-1s. Now if I think my opponent is gonna constantly keep doing this move, ooh, that's a mid, I didn't know that. If I think my opponent's constantly gonna keep doing this move, he's harassing me, constantly pressing buttons, then I do have an option to do this, which is, if I'm not in block stun, which is the rage art. As you can see, it has armor, so that means I'm gonna blow right through that move. Now, in my opinion, it's not that good to use it this way. It's not guaranteed like using it in a combo, or using your rage drive, which is that move is very nice. The rage drive most of the time is like a plus move, goes quite far. So it's not really worth it in my opinion to just waste and blow your load like using all of this, because it's just so risky and it's just not worth it. So as new players, we need to understand that, okay, in the low down ranks, it's very easy to just always do this, because guaranteed people are gonna be mashing their people like when I first started playing, I was using this because people were just mashing like crazy. They were just doing jab, 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 boom, 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 boom. Like, not knowing that's like minus, just going in, just and in that case, yes, just blow right through it using the rage drive, because most of them are just gonna keep doing that. Now another option we have is another armored move that different characters have. Now to find it, you go ahead and look for that red icon. As you can see, it says a move that can absorb mid and high attacks. So if I go ahead and, I already know which one it is for me, which is this. As you can see, he has like feathers coming from him. So go ahead and go back to repeat action and move list this. Set him to play. Boom. I blew right through that 1-1. But as you can see, sometimes I get hit. If I can time it right. You see that? It's not invincible like right away. Actually, it might be. No, it's definitely not invincible right away. So it's kind of like a read, like you're saying, I know you're about to press a button here. So it's the same thing. It has armor, but I'm pretty sure these moves are very minus. I'm not 100% sure on the punishes at the moment, or how minus these moves are. But essentially, that's another option for you if you want to blow through your opponent's, just pressing buttons all the time. Like, that's pretty much all you need to understand so far about basic offense in this game. And you might be thinking, how is blowing through an opponent's move offense? Well, one, you scare them, like you're basically conditioning them to not press a button. Two, these moves also knock down, but you have to keep in mind that you do also lose health. You see that my health is still lost. I don't regen that health back. That's only because we're in training mode right now. So that's something to keep in mind, that you can't throw this out that much when you're like on a sliver of health, because if he does hit you, you are gonna lose your health. Although you have armor, you're gonna die. Same as the rage art. When you're on like slivers of health, you kind of want to use a more of a whiff punishment tool, like this. I see him whiff that last one, then I go for the rage art, rather than armoring through, because if I'm on low health, I'm gonna die. So that's something to keep in mind. So those are the basic offense tools in this game. The rage mechanic, the armoring through the moves with your, I think it's called power crush. Don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure. To find it, go ahead and check this setting right here. Find a move that has this icon, the red one. Once you found that, that's how you blow through, people just spamming buttons all day. And then we've learned about natural combos. So let's go ahead and put this into a match scenario. Alright guys, one thing I forgot to mention is that these moves can get beaten by throws and grabs, so we need to be careful about that. Now another thing I want to say is that this progression is that we're trying to link in our movement, like focusing on our movement from the first episode. And now that we understand more about combos, we can basically try and start with punishing. So we need to put our two things that we been focusing on, which is our movement and now our understanding of combos, into one thing. Alright, so we're basically trying to, this is a process of progression now. We're trying to put all the different things together. What I'm trying to do is trying to show you the steps that we need to do it and like the process of doing it. So we're doing small things at a time, right? We like last time we only focused on movement. Now we're focusing on movement and then punishing our opponent from using our movement correctly. Okay, so let's see if we can do it. Let's see if I can do it in this episode. I don't know how to play against this character, whatever his name is. But everything still applies. We're still gonna try and poke him out with our strong buttons. See that whiff punish right there? With the natural combo of, it's probably not safe. Why would you press after that? Damn. Yo, that tracked me. Holy. Wow, he just did it. I'm pretty sure that's not safe. Alright, so this guy just throws it out, which is something that you just have to get used to, because people will just do it. I'm surprised that tracked me though, because I was sidestepping. Yeah, I know that string. I used it in training mode myself. Boy, watch your feet. Ultra again, randomly. Oh my god. I went for my low and I went for my sweep and he went for his low and he beat me, so that's unfortunate. That's plus. Yeah, I knew you'd wake up low. Jump over that. Watch your feet, son. Holy, I didn't know you could do that. Oh. Oh, let's go. I didn't know I could do that. That was sick. when someone's against the wall, they're definitely gonna try and... Damn, just go for a grab there, really? Yeah, this guy is blocking for like a split second and then going back to neutral, which is... Just do it. Okay, gotcha. Watch your toes. Oh, nice block. Now I've conditioned him to block low though, so... Oh, nice. He beat me there. I went for my back one. See, now that we conditioned him to block low, I was gonna start doing mid and high launches, but he beat me too quickly to start doing the mind game. As you can see, guys, we're trying to put everything that we've learned so far into one thing now. This is the whole idea of progression, right? We're not trying to do all the crazy stuff just yet. Just basics, just basic combos, basic movement. And this, honestly, this can get you very far. Look, I've got 40 wins on rank now. That's all I've been doing. That's all I've been doing. Basic movement, basic combos. That's all we need. That's all we need. Defense is going to be a bit harder because that just comes with so much time and practice. Like understanding. See, he's... Okay. Nice. He's kind of like... He's switching it up. Oh, I need to low parry that, man. Nice block. See, I thought I would get him again. Nah, sorry, son. That's a string right there. Stop. Oh, damn it, man. I've got the life lead here. Damn, nice. I need to interrupt him as he's coming in with my nice pokes, like standing neutral 4. Next time he runs in, I'm just gonna do that, because he's just running in trying to grab me. I tried to parry that. Oh my god, just go in. Nice, good. I didn't know you can convert off that. That was sick. See, this is a problem. Like, defense, like I said, is just gonna come from just playing so much. Don't know what that was. No. Oh my god. I don't know any of his strings, so... Stop. What? See that whiff punish with our natural combo? Yeah, I just don't know this character yet enough to know what to do that much. But we're progressing, that's the whole idea. Alright guys, and there we have it. That is the second episode done. Just basically focusing mainly on offense. Like our tools that we have, the rage, the game mechanics of like... I'm pretty sure it's called Power Crush. If it isn't, I'm gonna have to correct myself using like a pop-up text, whatever, throughout the video. But I'm pretty sure it's called Power Crush. But yeah, I didn't really use him that much in that game because, like I said, this is the whole idea of me showing you the progression. Like, there's so many different things to learn. Honestly, like, to get good at this game, it's gonna take years. Defense is something that's just gonna come with just playing the game a lot. Because as you saw there, I didn't really know what to do. I didn't have an answer to that character. And that is something that we're going to talk about next week. Like how we figure out answers and how to actually progress in this game and get better. So the main things to take away from this game is you can get very far with just the bare basics. Using movement, knowing your ranges of buttons, and then using natural combos to whiff punish certain moves. For example, as you saw, I sidestepped with whiff punish with 2-1, I mean 2 and 3, because that's one of Brian's most damaging 10 frame moves. I'm pretty sure it's his highest damage 10 frame starter. So just doing things like that is pretty good. Next week we're gonna talk about how we actually like level up and like progress, because that is like how we're truly gonna get better at this game, like going into training mode, figuring stuff out. Because if we just play mindlessly, we're not gonna get anywhere. Trust me. You need to play with a mindset that you're here to learn, and it's okay to lose. Like for example, after this recording, I'm gonna go into training mode, figure out that guy's strings that he was doing, and then see what my answers were, because I did try and low parry them, but my timing wasn't that good. I did adapt in the match, but that's something that comes with time and practice, and to actually fully understand what we can do in certain situations, that's going to take years of gameplay, like years of playing. But as new players, we just need to understand that it's okay to lose, because we are going to lose. But the way that we learn is that we don't just play mindlessly. We need to have a mindset that, okay, what can I learn from this? Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. So enough of my jibber jabber. Let's just end the episode here, guys. But like I was saying, next episode we're gonna go into training mode, learn some stuff about that character, and see what our options are. But until then, it's been me, your boy Poizesto, aka your boy PZ, signing out. Peace out, guys.